PKA 635. Our guest Nick Ricotta is coming, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours in. Taylor?
This episode of PKA brought to you by Freeze Pipe and Death by Gummies, realdbg.com, their website. So check out those links below. We'll tell you more about their discounts later. 2 great ways to get high. So guys, you filled me in, or you started to fill me in, and then I said, on Finster. There's something troubling going on in Finster's world, and I hate that because he's a great guy.
Yeah.
What's going on? He's a stand-up dude.
Can you show this Reddit post, Zach? Yeah, so apparently, Kyle has his own news, but mine, he is the first male to be banned for female presenting booby streaming. And the details are this. While fixing his bra, he was seen as prolonged touching of female presenting breasts. There's 2 rule sets, and Twitch doesn't warn you if they see you as a female or as you a female presenting. As a man, touching your chest is now bannable depending on how feminine Twitch sees you.
Yeah, if you turn on the ad,
no, that makes sense.
They ban you.
No, I like see that makes sense because I remember I read an article recently where a trans woman went into to get her driver's license changed over. She's like, I wanted to say woman, and they're like, absolutely not. So she's like, so I'm a man. Like, says it right there. So she walks outside and takes her top off, and then arrest her for indecent exposure because get those titties out of here, ma'am.
And that I mean that I see that as a haha, but it seems like they created a bigger problem. That's called street justice.
Look, you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's all I'm saying here, Kit Taylor.
I heard there was a trans woman being discriminated against around these parts.
Look, if you're gonna be female presenting, you gotta take the good with the bad.
I've eaten some part of every cake I've ever had.
I want Finster to get a Tampax sponsorship. That's what I want because I've seen that happen. I've seen where like trans women or promote menstruation, pads and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah.
But that's befuddling.
Why?
No. Well, wait.
Because they don't have periods.
Trans women don't. You're right. Trans men can.
I'm on the. I got.
I had it backwards. I'm sorry. I flipped it around. No, you're right.
Bigot. Yes.
He slipped up. Cover his job. He shouldn't be able to put food on his family's table.
Actually, the fact that a conversation this confusing is required in our society means that we have it so good. Everybody always wants to make it seem like the other way. They're like the downfall of society. Look what they're doing. No. First of all, I agree with y'all. It's nonsense. It's silly, Billy. We're all just fucking playing along every step of the way so we don't get yelled at, right? Because I hate getting yelled at. That's all it is. It's the same reason I vacuumed the floor when I was a kid, goddammit. You think I care if the toys get picked up? I don't want to get yelled at. That's why I do things.
Yep.
That being said, the fact that we can have all of this silliness going on and be worried about it so much, it means that we have it really good.
Yeah,
really
the water's
good.
Still running.
It means that we're not having to go out and fight for our food. We're not having to go out there and really fight for anything because we got so much free time and so little stress, apparently, that we got to stress about those things. And I mean that in a good way. I'm not trying to be sarcastic. I mean, I think it literally is an example of us. Because here's the thing. World War III happens next month. 6 months later, we won't be worried about any of this. We won't care if you're a man, how you present. We're going to care how you operate that firearm, soldier. How good are you at digging trenches, ma'am? That's all.
The second we don't have enough food, this is not a problem that we're talking about. The second that the water stops running, no one's talking about dead naming or pronouns or anything.
We don't have time for it.
Yeah.
We don't have time for it. Like literally, there's not enough seconds. It's not even. You're not even being figurative in your speech when you say you don't have time for it. It's like, hey, we got so much that we got this much daylight. Then it gets cold. You know how cold it gets these days since the clouds. It'd be something like that. Speaking of clouds, dude. All right. So the other Finster news, I want to go to the Ohio thing because I'm just.
Yeah,
I've been getting so much Ohio devastation.
But you missed out the other Finster news when you changed the topic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to go back to Finster and then come back around.
Hopefully, this is positive news. I hope you led to the negative.
Yeah, dude's starting an OnlyFans. He's starting his OnlyFans. He's firing that bitch up. Let's make predictions on how much.
Dude, I hope his dick is distractingly big. That'd be hilarious.
He's not gonna show his dick, dude. He's not gonna show any dick. He's gonna be in panties and stuff and showing his ass and thighs. And he's gonna creep up until he's showing
until he's selling man piss on the internet in a jar.
There you go. There you go.
It's like, it smells like beer.
But
Gross.
This should be safe for work, safe for YouTube. I think.
Sure.
Yeah, he does all this stuff.
I'm waiting for Zach to pull it up.
I think he does YouTube.
Yeah, that's where he started. He's got like
Twitch
several big
he's
YouTube
huge
channels.
on Twitch now.
This is his OnlyFans page. Thus far, no posts, no media.
World's #1 femboy coming soon.
So
There
go
he is.
support friend of the show, Finster.
Yeah,
Check
man.
him out. Tell him good job. Tell him horny post and say PKA sent me.
$20
So
a
do
month
that.
is no joke. I guess he's right-ish. I mean, I don't know.
He's
What's
coming
a
in
normal
real
cost?
high. Well, look, all right. So like the business model varies. He's not your average lady who's getting something fired up though, right? Like you would start with this broad social media campaign
Yeah,
and
he's got
like
free
lots of
audience.
free content initially if you were firing one up. But he's already like this established thirst trap. So like I think he can start off at 20. He may even be going low. I think 20's fine. It really depends on his content. Like it depends on how much he's going to post, how often he's going to post, and just how racy / entertaining it's going to be. Because like his fans will love it if it's just silly, fun stuff,
Yeah.
and they'll love it if he starts showing a little bit more skin. Unfortunately for him, I guess.
I think you should play into the silly fun stuff first. Save the skin stuff. for
What he
later
should do if he wanted it, like I think the deep end of the pool for him would be banging his girlfriend or whoever, like a lady, while dressed up as a lady, like be in his Finster character, which needs a name, by the way. I guess there's Finn and there's Finster. Her. I guess maybe that's the deal. But in any case,
Finstra.
that's the deep end of the pool. I hope for him.
on. You hope.
Well, I mean, you never know. Like all you need is one of these Saudi like billionaires to come in and be like, "I think you need to suck the dick," and he's like, "Oh, I don't know about all that." "Oh, yes, you do." Like, it happens.
Would you be able to resist? Some guy
Who
comes up
can?
in his Bugatti fucking